Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything and Adam. We're coming back at you with another Wargaming and miniature video. In this video, we're going to continue on with our Quatre project update. We are in the middle of recording the game, the playthrough that we're playtesting. I had a crash on my computer, missing about the first 4 hours of the game, and I'm really sorry about that. Apparently the computer just decided to spit balls, and so it did, and so I had to restart the computer and restart. Now this has already been played up to about the English turn 4, and I take an opportunity in the video here to explain what's been going on up until this time, and I apologize for that, but we're having a really good time. We realize that it's probably going to take a little more than 4 hours to play this scenario, so I don't know what we're going to do down at the convention. We have 2 4-hour sessions, so we probably, if everybody wanted to do it, we could play this 8 hours, but we want to do this in 2 4-hour blocks, so we might not complete the game in 4 hours. That's just something I noticed. All right, so this is myself playing the French and Adam playing the Allies, and as you can see right in the center of the screen, the Brunswick have just entered the fray, and yeah, so let's go ahead and let's get to it. Okay, this is turn 4, and I understand you've charged. Did we already do the shooting?
We've already done the shooting.
Okay, we're getting ready to do hand-to-hand, right?
Correct.
Okay, well, let me get everybody caught up on camera what we missed on the first 4 turns.
Sure.
Because the first 4 turns, the computer crashed and causing the first 4 turns to be lost in the ether. The French have struggled to bring any troops forward on the left side. Foy and Bachelou have not been able to bring troops to bear. We were able to bring just enough troops to take out the Belgian line and the Dutch Jaegers that were up here. They've been destroyed. The French did get one of their light cavalry lancer units to charge through the center line and sweep all the way around, basically forcing back the Dutch hussars and killing a Dutch-Belgian infantry unit. The I don't know, I don't remember. But the French also had Bachelou's Campy's brigade is moving over. They were planning on going around this bridge and then coming up and flanking the Allies, but the British, Adam, has brought Best? No, that's Best. Who's this? Kemp brought his division or his brigade over here as a refuse the left, and then Best has his Hanoverians behind the hedge line right here, holding the fort, but the French still have not been able to get across the river in any strength at all. And over the course of time, the entire French 2nd Cavalry Division has been destroyed, just in time for Kellerman's cavalry to show up, charge forward, and bounce off of a British square. Now, as a rebuttal, the Brunswickers have arrived, and the Brunswick Lancers are charging the heavy cav. The Brunswick Hussars are charging some French that were unable to form square because I rolled snake eyes, and it should have been easy. The Dutch-Belgian unit is now shattered. There's only 2 brigades or 2 battalions in these town sectors. He pulled his cannon back into this town sector mainly just for protection, bringing 1 battalion of British over to support this town, which He needs more because one's not going to do it because these guys are finally on the move. The smallest Dutch unit militia unit in this building has been keeping this unit, this division or brigade, from even bothering with the building. That unit there deserves a medal. Finally, we got past the river, and this unit's getting caught in the flank in march column, and it's getting chewed up, and it is shaken. I think we're caught up. Now we're just starting with the charges, right? Because we did all the shooting already.
Right, correct.
So which one would you like to do first?
Let's start with here.
Sounds good. How many dice you got?
Enough. 6.
A lot. Okay. So 6, you get +1 for charging. So you're looking for 3s.
2.
2 hits. 2 saves. And I will fight back. I did not form square, so I will fight back with 6 dice. But, no wait, I'm a column. Sorry, columns don't fight with 6 dice. Attack column, yes they do. They shoot with 1 dice. But they're disordered, so they have to roll 5s to hit you. And I did 3. Did 3 saves.
1 save.
1 save, so you took 2 hits. Okay, you got it. Okay.
They did not work out as your cavalry worked out.
Right. Okay, you did 0 to me, I did 2 to you. So I have a flank and a rear support. So that's 4 for me. What do you got?
Just a rear support.
We got
and
rear?
flank.
No, that's engaged.
Okay.
And he's in your rear. Do you have a flank? Yeah. Nope, just a rear. So, are they within 6? They look like they are. So you lost you lost, but you're not disordered. So you just make a break test to even up.
8.
Yeah, 8's good. 7 or more. Cavalry. The unit is cavalry. You can retire 1 full move to the rear. If unable to comply, the unit becomes disordered.
I can move to the rear.
Yeah. If you're unable to comply, you have to move a second time.
So it's 18 inches?
It's 18 inches. Yeah. It's like in that tan area there. So you run up, you bounce off of them. There it is. You're not disordered. You ran up, disordered me. Okay, we got this one here.
It's 5.
5 because it's a smaller unit, right? And they normally need 4s, but they're charging, so they need 3s.
1, 2, 3 hits.
3 hits. Now, because they're lancers, I get a -1 to my armor save, So instead of a 3, I'm looking for 4s. I got a pointed damage. Okay. Now I've got 9 dice going back at you.
Ooh, lordy.
Right. I'm not charging. I'm not a lancer. Nothing like that. So just plain old 4s.
You countercharged.
I countercharged. That's right. I countercharged. So that
This really doesn't help you at all.
still makes it. Well, it makes it a
Gotta roll
3, right? So I get 1 more. Okay. So 2 hits. You get to save from.
Nada.
Okay. So you take 2. Okay, so I beat you by 1 on the casualties, right? I have support. No, that's not within 6. No. Okay. And now support. Wait. Beat you by 1. 3 supports, and then 1 more, because I'm heavy cap. So 5. And there, I don't see you getting 5 because you did 1, 2, 3, 4. If they're within 6,
They're not. They're not.
yeah,
Six.
they're not. Okay. You can't get two in the same flank. So, you not excessive casualties, so you just make a roll.
3.
You know what happens.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yep. Boom! They charged up against the heavy cav, and
I made a mistake by forgetting to move that group to the
This one
cavalry
into
supply
the-
side. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said I was going to do it, and then I forgot.
To split my dice. And then now I won, so I get to do my sweeping advance. Well, here, let me double check this. Because I was victorious. Oh wait, did you just blow up? You
I
did.
did. I lost these 2 units.
No, they don't automatically go away. They have to make break tests. So this one has to make a break test. He's fine, holds his ground. He has to make a break test. 6. What is 6 on hand-to-hand for infantry? Retires 1 full move to the rear without changing formation.
Okay. And then
Well, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, you know it's 1 move. Same thing.
6.
So they basically back up.
12 inches.
Yeah. If all the enemy touching the unit retire or break, but other enemy are still engaged, then ignore that. Okay. If all the units engaged on one side entire break, the units on the other side can do one of the following: nothing, change formation, fall back, make a sweeping advance, or occupy a building. I think I might be doing a sweeping advance.
Okay.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now, because it's a sweeping advance, you can't respond. So I'm rolling 9 dice. I'm charging, so I'm looking for 3s. That's 8 of them. You need 8 saves. No. I'm not shooting you. 6 is only play on shooting.
8 saves?
8 saves. There's no minus or anything for saves against heavy cap for some reason. But okay, you need 4s or better. How
2
many
saves.
How many
They're gone.
failures?
A lot. 6.
No, a 4 is a save.
5.
Yeah, so you took 5 hits.
And then negative 2.
Right, but you get to fight back.
With 1.
No, with all your dice. 6 dice, probably. Looking for 4s or better.
2 hits.
2 hits. I'm going to try to make a save. 1 save. So I got my second hit. Okay. So you lost. You have support. Okay. Let me see. It's +2. Okay. So I did 5 hits. +2 is 7. And I have no support. So I did 7.
Okay.
You did 1, but you do have flank and rear and the other flank. So you're at 4. So, okay, you still lost. Okay. So, excessive casualties is 2,
Correct.
and you're not disordered or anything. So it's just 2. -2.
That's it.
There it is.
Gone.
They have to make a leadership, they have to make a leadership, they have to make a leadership. Anybody within 6 inches, basically.
Let's start with this group here.
Okay.
5. That's no good.
No, it's no good. 5. Infantry retires 1 full move away from the target. So you'd be retiring this direction.
Correct.
You don't change formation or anything like that. That's 12 inches?
Mm-hmm. Round head there.
Infantry. Yeah, I guess pretty close. It looks further than it is, you know. Okay, the guy right beside him, I guess, this one? Yep.
6. I think standing.
Retire.
Huh?
Retire.
12?
Yep.
Jeez.
There it is. Coming for you, Brunswick.
All right, you can make one more.
I can move, but I can't
attack.
But I can't attack. So actually, I didn't even do that. I was like, "Oh, you're gonna charge me? Okay." All right, that's the end. Going to turn 5. Okay, first thing I need to do is roll a die. I think it's 1 through 4 now. Okay, so I get this notification that I have to take one of my brigades and move it off the map. It could be any of my brigades that are not engaged. None of them are engaged. I want to move that one off the map. No. If I don't do it, you get victory points. So I'm going to do it. But I don't. But I don't want to do it right now. Okay. Come on in. Okay, so he retired a little bit.
Why'd they retire?
Well, the unit is broken and they're within 12 inches. This unit failed a roll, so they don't move anymore. And I'm done. I'm done moving.
Wow. Once as soon as I think you're about to go and just destroy everything.
Right.
The rolls.
The rolls. My general set. You have better generals than I do. You have a lot of 8s. I have a lot of 7s. Okay, you have some 7s, but well, this guy's here. He's going to go ahead and shoot you. Shoot you out of that building because I tried moving off the board, but just no. And I need 2 hits and a disorder. I think you're already disordered. No, you're not. Okay, you are now. Yeah. And 2 hits.
A single save.
A hit.
How does that work with them? They're already.
Well, they have a stamina of 2 probably.
They do?
Yeah. So they need to have 2. They can. 2 is fine. They need more than 2. Okay, so this guy and this guy are going to shoot him. So they're at close range. They're not at close range, and these guys get 3 dice. So 3 at close range. 2 hits and a disorder. And then 1 at long range. No hit. Okay. So you take 1 hit. Okay. They're going to shoot. They're not. They'll have to shoot over there. Okay, so he's going to shoot you. Close range and disorder cancel each other out. But I'm only rolling 1 die. And the square gives me a +1. Yay, I miss. Okay. So he's going to shoot over there with 1 die. Not close. Well, maybe I am. I am close. Okay. Yay, look at that. Disorder and a hit. No save. Yep. Now, because I'm in a line and I'm getting charged from like a million miles away.
You get to see it coming.
Right. I get to try to form square. So I'm rolling versus him, but I get a +2 for the distance. So it's a 9.
Big money, big money.
I make it. I'm form squared. I'm form squared.
No, we immediately resume combat, don't we? Because it's charged, no?
You got to do shooting and all that stuff.
Okay. So that group is done. Now we're moving on to this group. So it's 9th Division.
Mm-hmm.
Who runs 9th?
Well, everybody runs the 9th Division, but what brigade is it?
Brigade?
Is it 2-9 or 1-9 or?
Oh, it's 5th Division.
5th, 5-9.
9-5.
9, so 9 brigade.
Yeah. So we're going to go with these gentlemen here.
It's probably that guy. No, that's Merlin. Well, who's that then?
He's the one that runs.
That's Violent. Okay.
He runs.
Then who's that guy?
This group here. That's Pack. 9-5.
Yeah. He's hanging back there with his other guys, trying to rally.
I was trying to rally them.
Yeah.
Okay, so this group can go ahead and charge them from the front.
How is that happening? They're disordered.
Oh, that's right. They constantly getting disordered. I can shift them, can I?
Cannot move them at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Are they disordered?
They're not.
Yeah, so you can move them.
Am I going to be able to make that?
And there's their other unit right there. You can move them.
Well, I can see them. I can make that. I want to.
Can't charge in there. There's no room.
There's room. Yeah, right here across. There's room.
You think there's room for figures in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's try it.
Okay. You gotta
Let's
roll.
try it.
You gotta roll.
Let's try it first. There's room.
You got okay. Okay, you can do that. You can pre-measure. You're allowed to pre-measure.
All right, I want them to charge them from the front. I'm desperate here.
Okay.
I'm getting hungry.
Sure.
And it's not raining yet.
What'd you need?
I got a 6. He rolls an 8. So I can do 2 moves.
Yeah. As long as it's within 24 inches, and it is, move them on up.
Ooh, Lord have mercy, gentlemen. We're gonna make the formations crisscrossing each other as they go. I would like to eventually see how these work in combat.
What, skirmishers?
The skirmishers, how you would use them as a benefit.
Okay.
Okay.
It's defensive only.
9, 5. Let me move their 2 bags with them.
Okay.
9, 5.
This guy.
All right. Oh, Lord have mercy.
He's in a square.
And I want them to move them.
You can move a square.
I want to position them right there.
In square?
In square.
Okay.
I want to prevent that charge from hitting my side.
Right. Well, that's either going to bounce off or it's going to press forward.
I hope it's going to press forward, but my rolls with cavalry today have not been favorable.
So roll for him.
7. Plus the distance.
That's this guy.
It's
What's his number? 7?
8.
So it's only -1.
So I got it.
So you get 1 move.
Just enough to prevent him from hitting the side.
Right.
Hopefully.
Right.
And move the bag.
And this guy can shoot here and he can shoot there.
Yeah. That's neat.
If you were within, yeah, you're 6 inches. You're close range too. So if you did this, okay. Well, he can shoot there just with a -1.
No joke. I like you.
Okay.
All right. I want to move these gentlemen.
Because you can shoot out every side.
These gentlemen cannot see them.
You can see these guys.
Then I want to. I really want to do it because those.
It's guaranteed to form square unless they roll snake eyes.
Well, I know that, but. They can see over here.
Yep.
How in the world are they going to go behind the houses to get there? Is that possible?
Yeah, just charge up like that.
Okay, I want to do that and do that group here.
Mm-hmm. It's going to need at least 2 moves.
Let me do another group before I do them.
You can't alternate groups. So you just finished this group, right?
This group.
Okay, so you're waiting on the
I want to wait. I
Brunswickers.
want to hold this group.
Okay, waiting on the Brunswickers.
And I want to go to this group here.
Are they moving? The only way they can move is to run away. He can't move.
You're right. I'm thinking about an attack, so you're good. I'm just new ignorance. Okay, so I want this group to go into. How do I want to do that?
You charge here if you want.
I don't like that because there's 2 people on the sides. I want to charge into this group here.
He's got people on his sides and his rear.
Yeah, I know it.
This guy's got somebody in the rear too, so.
It'd be really nice to charge into them and break them. Might as well. I'm gonna go into this group here. I want to make the movement into them.
You want to try to charge into them?
Correct. I want them off the field and hopefully sweeping advance and make.
Okay, you're not in their flank, you're not in their side, so you have to charge them to the front.
Can't do that.
And well, you can make a move up here and then charge them. The charge is only in the last move. So
Okay.
as long as you move up here and then charge.
Okay, let's make the move here and then make the charge.
Exactly.
All right.
So
Roll good. No. 10.
Brunswickers are done.
Whole freaking group, and they're like the most important.
Unless
group.
Wellington tells somebody to do something. Because Picton can't tell anybody.
Wellington's got to make these group.
And I don't know why you keep these guys so far away from him.
With these guys?
Yeah.
They're within 12-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
I'm going to have him tell this 3 group. Oh, jeez, I can't see too much. Not enough room. I
You
want
already got a guy there.
the skirmisher group here.
Yeah.
Form line here.
There
Actually,
you
form line behind hedgerow. I
Okay.
think that'll work.
Sounds good.
And this group here.
How about rolling for that one?
Yeah, that's right. I just forget.
Is it Wellington? He's going to end your turn.
I understand.
Okay. That's if you fail.
I got to roll a 9.
You got to roll a 10.
I
Yeah.
got an 8.
So you get 2 moves.
Okay.
So 1, 2 doesn't get you into line over there.
Okay, but it'll get me.
But it gets you up to there. You'll be behind the hedge. In column, though. And then machine gun next turn or whatever. And these are sharpshooters. And they are charging.
They are charging. Okay. All right, I guess, start combat. Ranged.
Missiles, yep, shoot.
Start with my red group here that always is dysfunctional.
Right.
Cannon, once again, into that group. I have to roll 5, I believe. I roll 2 dice.
Yeah.
Give me a 5. Nothing. All right, let's go with this group into the group that's in front of them.
Yep, sounds good.
2, 6. Thank God that group gave them some medals. That's the best group on the board, I'm not lying.
Okay, so saved.
Alright, and this group here can shoot into that group with a minus. Yes?
Well, there's a minus because you're broken, but yeah, they're 6 inches. So
2 dice?
2 dice per side, yeah, that's right.
6 and 2.
Hey, what's up with this dude, man?
He's too much L.
So, save.
Oh, jeez. Well, at least we got that going. These gentlemen, let's go ahead and start with this battalion. That's 9-5.
They can shoot either one.
I want these guys off the board.
I think they're closer.
Yeah, they are
Supposed
closer.
to shoot them, yeah.
So we got 3.
Yeah.
1 hit with a 5.
Yep. Sounds right. Oh, save.
Jeez, bastages. 9-5.
They don't shoot. They can shoot 3 times.
Okay, well let's start off with them
Square,
shooting them.
1 shot per face.
Let's shot right here.
1 die right there. You're close range.
What
So
are
you
you
need
talking about?
Because you said square can't be supported.
Yeah, squares can't be supported. But anybody that was in a position to support sees that. So basically what they're saying is anybody within 6 inches of the unit has to make a break test. So he saw that.
Well, I definitely want to see if them heavy guys were then 6. I'm joking. Oh, they were.
They are.
I could not see those breaking. No, I wouldn't even put that in the rule book. Those guys are meant for war.
He falls back. I know this guy was within 6. Oh, he's good. Infantry holds ground. Too far. I was within 6, but I don't think they were in a position to support.
I don't either.
Yeah, so you cleared that up. Now, they both won. This guy's shaken, so he can't charge.
Well, I don't
He
want
can
him
still
to-
move. He can still move.
Well,
He just
I want him to move to the rear now.
Yep.
So I'm going to line them up here.
All right, so they can advance too as well.
We'll see.
Or change formation or whatever. Or
Uh,
whatever's.
Oh, wrong one.
Yeah, so the infantry can move.
But it has to be straightforward, correct?
No, it can, just like the cavalry. You can back up, you can hold your ground, you can change formation, you can pretty much do whatever you... We get like one free move to do whatever you want to do. You just can't charge. Only
So I
cavalry.
can change formation, but not move, or I can move and keep formation.
Right. And you got this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't want to...
Yeah, I'm sure. We're good. All right, it's my turn. Turn 6. I'm almost thinking that one session is the first 4 turns and the second session is the second 4 turns. But I don't want to do that because that'll make the guys in the second session
really have to...
well, they'll be like, well, why did all my units get killed in the first session? Because the guy just went crazy. You know. Again. Oh, they're too disordered? How am I going to get that brigade off the table?
They were ordered.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are a little bit
I
slower.
can get another brigade off. I got this one here. I'm going to do some shooting. This guy, shooting into the side right there. Two hits. I'm not done yet. Oh, my dice go. This guy's going to shoot, but now he needs 5s.
Right.
So a total of 4 hits. You need 3s or better. So you took 2 hits? Okay. That's 1 excess, right? You can pull that off and go -3 on the die roll. I think I'm done shooting.
Okay.
And there's only 1 melee right there.
Correct.
Okay. I'm rolling 8 dice.
Oh, Lord have mercy. That means it's wicked.
Okay, there's 8 dice. I'm charging, so I'm looking for 3s. Come on, 3s. How about 6 of them?
1, 2, 3, 4 saves.
All I care about is the casualties. So, 2 failures. Yeah, it's you, not me. But you get swing back, right?
Correct. And
You get
six.
what? 2 dice per side.
Oh, that's right. I only roll 2.
That's right.
4 and a 2.
A 4 might hit me. Nope. Okay, so you lose by 2.
I did that for a reason, and then your cavalry aren't even on the up there.
Right.
Move back.
That's right. So 2s. I have a support 3s. You have a support back down to 2 and a cav, so 1. But so I still beat you. Or that one, we a tie. If they're within.
It's not within 6. I mean,
He
they're
is.
within 6.
Yeah, he's within 6.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's a drawn combat, but because you're shaken, you have to make the roll, and you're over by 1. So it's minus 1.
It would be a 6.
Right.
I roll the 7.
6. That's right. 6 by hand to hand is the unit retires 1 full move to its rear without changing formation.
All right.
They're rallyable.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. Your turn.
All right.
Okay.
I want to move him in
Run
the
into the building.
farmhouse. Yeah. He can build a building is a move for that, right? That is considered initiative.
No, you don't have the movement. You only have 12 inches of movement. It takes 6 inches to move into a building.
So it takes.
So you got to have more than 6 movement, and you don't.
Close.
Yeah. So you could run up and like stand there and look at the walls.
No, I want to actually roll for it because I want to get inside.
Okay. Exactly.
All right. This group here to move on the other side of the hedgerow.
There's no room.
In front.
So you're going to get in front of these guys?
In front, and then make a charge into that group.
Oh, you just charge straight through there. You don't have to worry about that.
That's the hopes. 3.
Okay. So you're trying to engage these guys?
That group right there.
Okay.
I just want to build a... If I've got forces, even if I lose one, to knock something off the board.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're fresh legs. I should have done them first, and then the cavalry.
Yeah, all charges have to be declared first, but that's okay.
At the beginning of the match?
Yeah. No worries, though. No worries. It's like initiative, charges, and then move all your guys. So, I don't know. It looks like you're engaging this unit, too.
Okay. I mean, it's a negative, but it is what it is, I guess.
I mean, it kind of looks like that to me. I mean, I don't know. Because I tried lining them up, but, this guy's falling off the hill.
There's a single one there, and 2 and a 8.
Yeah, so in the case of 2 units being here, and that you're supposed to, like, he'll be fighting him, and then he'll be fighting him.
All right, let's roll. Need 8 or less? Mm-hmm. No, that's a blunder.
It is a blunder.
I'll have to remove.
I don't know if blunders happen on a rally, but...
These 3 here, what to what unit?
Roll a d6.
They do happen on rallies?
That's my guy. Yeah.
3.
Move to the left.
How
So
far?
1 move.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
18 inches, yeah. Yeah, sounds good. Where's the general?
Here?
Yeah.
So
that's 3 moves.
I should push them off the board.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Yeah, you get to... Kind of like that?
That's perfect.
Okay.
I should push both of them off.
Yeah. It will.
So, I want...
Okay, a few words about charge orders. This says something about charging, which I didn't realize. Yeah, it says a commander must complete all of his orders before another commander can give orders, right? If he fails to give an order, then that ends. Double 6 is a blunder, blah, blah, blah. But then right here it says a few words about charge orders. If you want troops to charge to hand-to-hand combat, however, it's not necessary that the intended opponent is in sight. And we don't worry about it if it's possible to enact the charge at this stage. The important thing is simply that the unit has been clearly ordered to charge. It can often happen that a unit is ordered to engage an enemy that is concealed by terrain or other units when its move begins. A charge order can be framed to specify, like, go over that hill and charge the next unit.
So it's generic.
Yeah. It says, in practice, it's often appropriate to give units charge orders simply by advancing them as quickly as possible towards the enemy.
Just advance, huh?
Yeah.
Just run across the field.
It says, advance to the ridge and charge any enemy. Yeah.
Charge any enemy. Well,
Right.
Oh, look, those guys got breastplates on. Let's get them.
That's right. But I guess that's, if everything's in concealment and stuff, we're not really...
I think that is as much as the movement as I can do.
Okay, so then you shoot what you can.
Well, let's start here.
Sounds good.
1, 2 here.
You have
2
you have 3 dice.
Okay.
The maximum of 2 per side.
Okay, so let's go.
2 on one side and 1 on the other.
Let's go 2 here and 1 there.
Sounds good. So 2 dice on this guy. A disorder.
You just they're wicked.
It's-
I think it's
Well, there's probably a nice little wall hedge over there,
I think
something
it's
that
the
they're
tea
taking cover
this
from.
lady's got in the house.
Be safe.
And then 1 for that group.
1 for that group. You know you're at close range, so it's 3s. There you go.
Safe.
Okay, so This brigade has 4 guys. And because 2 of them are now shaken, that brigade is shaken.
I could even see the other red bags over there. Okay, I thought that was their first hit.
No, they're... Yeah.
There's more to this game than meets the eye.
So now these guys can't fight.
You need red.
Basically. Yeah, I need like 3 more. But... Yeah, when you got... It's to help speed the game up, basically. Saying that they're tired of fighting and all that good stuff. They've been hanging out at the river. They haven't decided to advance. They're in a square? Okay. But still, now they're shaking. Alright. What about these? Nope.
They can't shoot anything.
Yep. And only these guys.
Alright.
These guys didn't move? No, they couldn't move.
They could not move.
Okay. They can shoot, though. They just get a minus for the not...
Alright, let's start with that group first to shoot.
This one?
Is that correct?
-2. So 5s. 4s. 6s. You need 6s.
Alright, in the group, it's right there.
Right. They have no penalties.
So I get 4 dice?
Yeah, you're looking for 3s. No, 3 dice looking for 3s.
Well, 2 hits.
2 hits. Okay. And... Whoa.
Jeez.
I know.
How do I push them off the board?
Just because they're next to me, I have to move back.
On your turn.
Yeah, when I move. So they're permanently disordered.
I think that is all that I can do.
Yeah, I think we're going to call it after this melee.
Okay.
Okay, which melee would you like to do first? This one or that one?
Let's start with that one
Yeah,
first.
might as well, right?
Let's go with the horses that are absolutely terrible at melee.
They're not terrible.
They get a 4.
Yeah, and they're charging, so they need 3s.
1, 2, 3 hits.
3 hits. And I will take my 3 saves. So I took a wound. I'm already at 3, so I took 1 more. And I fight back with 1 die per side? 2 dice per side? I don't remember. Square. Fight 2 dice per side. Okay. 1 hit. And a save. So you took no damage. And so then we go into results. You did 1. You have rear, flank. That's all you can get because this is me. Okay, so you're at 3 points, and I have square versus cavalry. That's 3 plus. So I win. So you have to make a morale check.
Oh, jeez. That's cheap. Alright, 11.
So you're good.
I just back up?
Yeah. Hand-to-hand cavalry retires 1 full move to the rear without changing formation, and if unable to do so, will become disordered.
Okay, right there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So. Is that where you want to stop? You gotta be full move. 1 full move.
So it goes right here.
It's gotta be back there. Yeah. Now I will change formation
Okay.
because I won.
It's a godsend to be able to do that.
But I can't attack you or anything. I'll have to back up on my turn. So, and it's the end anyway. So here we go.
All right, let's start with the. Let's go start with the horses.
Sounds good.
6.
6 charging. Okay, hold on. How much are they? Another 6?
6.
So just roll 12 dice, looking for 3s. Right?
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh no, I mean dropping the.
So 12 dice looking for 3s.
Five.
Okay, 5 saves. Or 1. So I took 4 hits, which makes them shaken now. Yeah, this is horrible. French can't. Oh, 4 hits. Not fine. I'm fighting back. And I'm using my 8 dice. I'm going to put 4 dice on him. Because I'm fighting...
You do 6 and 2?
I am supposed to make it even.
Okay.
So, because I'm being attacked on the flank, both my attacks are -1. So I need a 5 for him. There's 3 hits.
1.
So you take 1 hit, right?
Yep.
And then 5s for them. Why did I roll 6 dice? I only rolled 3 dice to them. I have another die for them.
All right.
I didn't think of that. Okay, it's not a hit. And then I have another die for the one on the front. Okay, not a hit either. So, 1 to the cav. You're going to make a save. You did. Okay, so you probably won that one. Because you did 4 hits to me. And I did 1 back at you, right? So, I'm losing by 3. I have a flank. I'm in a flank and a rear. Okay. So I'm at 2, 3. I'm at 3.
3.
Okay, I'm at 3. It's the other way around. I'm at 3. Okay, and you're at 1, 2, 3, 7. Right? So the difference is 4. It doesn't matter, I lost. Okay, so there's no excess of hits. I gotta make a save. 6.
It means you just back up.
I think it does. I think I'm disordered.
Infantry just backs up. Disordered.
Hand to hand, retires 1 full move to its rear without changing. Once it is moved, the unit becomes disordered, if it's not already. Okay, so, yeah. So what this means is, your cavalry can charge me again.
Immediately?
Yeah, you get a sweeping advance, if you wanted to. Yeah, I'm going to be like right there. And because I'm disordered, I'll still get a chance to... I won't get a chance to form square. Because it's a sweeping advance. And now I'll be
But
disordered.
I can attack another unit.
You could attack a different unit if you wanted.
Correct. It has to be on front, correct?
Yeah. You get a full... You get a 1 move, basically. You get 1 move.
It'll not be them.
Yeah. Okay. I'm forming square. No, I can't form square. Dang it. Can't form square on a sweeping advance.
Okay. That's what's... You destroyed my backfield doing that.
Alright. You can't do stand and shoot either. Okay. So...
It's 6.
6 dice. Counted as charging.
So you got 1, 2, 3 hits.
3 hits, yeah. I saved them all.
Good deal.
But now I'm fighting back. You don't just take it, you know.
Oh, I know. You got to give some.
2 hits.
1 save.
So you took 1 casualty.
Shaken.
Shaken. Right.
Who said that?
So you lose. So you have to roll, yeah.
No.
You know you're good. It says cavalry retreats 1 full move to the rear without your blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. Yeah, move the general if you have to.
It's right on the edge. It's perfect. They're all crammed up there, wondering what to do.
Yeah, Campy's entire division is shattered. Right? You've shattered this division or brigade, you've shattered this brigade. They're gonna retreat off the table. I don't think I'm gonna be able to take that two things to the town. That's not gonna happen. I might take 1 maybe, but it's not gonna happen in 2 turns. I'm not gonna take the whole thing. And this unit's doing okay, and then the cavalry's over here. It'll support them, but I don't think the French can win this. You can take that with you. Yeah, I don't think the French can win.
I think overall the deciding factor in the match was those two cannons. They would the whole.
Did I even shoot them once?
You shot
maybe once.
Once.
Yeah.
And you disordered my cavalry, I believe.
Yeah, it's the being so close to your friends when they break problem.
Yeah.
Because this table, it's all channeled into this one little area, so you're always too close. It's like, give me some elbow room.
I'm going to remember that, though, later with artillery. I mean, I know there's only one here, but because you would have decimated this area with those cannons attached to somebody.
So on the break test table, right? The outcomes, no matter what you roll, artillery's over here. Break, 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 break.
Mm.
They never succeed. So you never want to put them in a position where they have to make that roll.
Right. I think there's been a huge amount of difference with two cannons at close range.
I think it's going to make a little bit of a difference when I have an extra foot of maneuvering space in the back here.
So this side's perfect, correct?
Yeah, I lined that one up. Because I knew this was all going to move in that direction, so I just dropped this end off because I have a 5-foot ping pong table. But they're going to give us 2 4x6 sheets of plywood, right? And so it'll be 8 feet, which should be right here where the end of the paint is, right? That's 8 feet, and then should be 1 extra foot on this side.
I think this is a perfect setup for, especially how you explain things.
Yeah. Well, the Brunswickers did well. I might have, in my playthrough when I was doing it solo, I actually had lost this first building to the French, and so I was going to use my Brunswickers to come up here and attack over in this direction.
I think the only deciding difference over here was just the rolls.
A lot of 6s.
That was just...
That unit never got undisordered, basically.
That was the only thing keeping you from doing it.
Yeah. If it was an elite unit, I could roll to get rid of it at the beginning of the turn, but yeah. And I never got rid of the... Okay, if it ended the way it is right now, like no additional casualties, every one of these units are considered lost, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, not 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Lost 13 units. And then you lost 1,
2.
well,
Never mind.
no, he's up here.
They've already been
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what did I lose? I lost
13.
9? 13 to 6. And then by holding the town, you get like 2 victory points. And then by me not leaving the table, that's another 2 victory points. So we say 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's like 17 points compared to my 6 or 7.
So now...
Well, these count as lost. That counts as lost. And that counts as lost. That counts as lost. So hold on. What do we got? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Still, it would be 11. 11 to 17 or something like that. Yeah, it's an Allied victory. Allied victory! Yay! You never got more than like a unit disordered or shaken, because like once you hit that 50% mark, it's like done. They're all going to stay permanently shaken. Because you got like 1 here.
Yeah, I kind of purposely maneuvered people to try to prevent that.
Yeah, that's smart.
And
These guys you couldn't do that with because they were the speed bump.
Yeah.
You needed to have them up there.
But it still managed to hold. Technically, these are off the board, too.
I counted them. Yeah, I counted those. They don't leave the board because if they're in a building, they don't have to back up. Yeah, so I was actually thinking about trying to get one of these units in there. That way they don't have to back up, but you can't. You're not allowed to advance on the enemy when you're disordered like that. So we're shaking.
Nice. It's a great game. It's a lot to get your head wrapped around.
It's going to be a little bit different, I think, when you actually have a little bit of room to put your brigades back here. Because we had them all like cramped. right here, and then trying to move them forward. It just felt cramped. It didn't. It shouldn't have slowed anything down on the movement. It was just bad die rolls. But it'll just feel better when when it's open like this. And these guys can maneuver out this way without having to go close to the river. They could go out this way and not come under fire.
Draw fire.
But it is good to bring somebody up to this ridge here to cover that bridge. I think that's good. I don't know if you need that much firepower over there.
Going forward, you could actually do the charges that way to get across, right?
Yeah, you can cross here, or you can. At one time, I took cavalry and ran them that way. Like the very first turn, I just took cavalry over.
Yeah.
But or you can take the cavalry this way if you want, because cavalry are marauders. They don't need generals with them. They can just like how it is anyway. These guys don't come on until turn 4 anyway. There are a lot of rules to keep track of, because here's a rule that will definitely have to come into play that we didn't really utilize in this game. If somebody's within 12 inches of the enemy, they get -1 on the leadership. Right. So when you're, and I don't know about the whole declaring a charge to someone that's on your flank. You know, like this guy wanted to charge this guy. I don't think it can happen. Even if he had room to maneuver and charge, I don't think you can do that. I think it has to be somewhere in your front face like this. I'll double check it, because I know the charge doesn't actually happen until your last move, so you can maneuver, and then charge. So, like your order could be, I want you to turn and face this way, and then charge anybody that's over here. You know, which is kind of like turning and charging. You know.
Right.
So that's why I think it can be done, but I'm not sure if it's.
You're not going to move anything today.
No, I'm going to take time tonight, pack all the infantry and units up.
You don't want me to help pull all this off?
I mean, yeah, if you want to help with that, sure. Because that's all going right where it's going. These guys, right here, this is where all the hedges and walls are going. The tub there is where all the fields and stuff are going. Yeah. All right, you just watched Adam and I just finished playing the game. Thank you for coming out and checking out this video and the playthrough. We had a really good time. We learned a few things. We worked out some bugs. We experimented with what we might see at the convention, and afterwards we talked it over a little bit, and we picked up the table and all that jazz. I've got 90% of it picked up right now looking over at my table, but yeah. Hopefully you guys come out to NashCon. It's June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in Nashville, and we're going to be running this game. We're going to be running it for 2 sessions, the morning session on Saturday and the afternoon session on Saturday as well. I think we're going to have to put some kind of, I don't know, we're going to have to talk this over, because this game cannot be played in 4 hours. I don't think so anyway. Well, when we got 8 players, 4 players per side, we might be able to get it done in 4 hours, but I don't think so. I think this is going to be a 2-session battle because of the amount of figures and everything, so we'll just have to figure it out. All right, guys, well, thanks for coming out and checking out this video, and you guys have a great night.